The Washington County Commission on Aging repurposed the Army Reserve Building in 2016. It became the home of the Commission on Aging, with 50-plus programs that are provided to seniors, those with disabilities, and caregivers, regardless of age. This is a journey, not a destination, to serve beyond the walls. Join us as we share some of the history and vision of your Washington County Commission on Aging.
They originally built their house in 1952, and I was born in 53. And I remember my parents saying that before this was just a wooded area. This is where everybody would come in here and play. They would play Armory here and Cowboys and Indians, and this was the neighborhood playgrounds. And the whole back part of this building, it was a real bad winter, so they actually put a circus tent over top of everything, and they actually built the whole building inside this tent. And then when it got better weather, they took the tent down, and there was the building. But you never seen it being constructed. You just seen the concrete trucks and different things coming in. There was never a problem when the Armory was here. It got built without anybody in the neighborhood ever knowing what was going to go in until after it was totally done. And then it was told to us what it was going to be. But like I said, it was part of the neighborhood. Like I said, it was mainly a playground, like I said, for football and baseball. And like I said, it was a helicopter pad on top of the hill up where the parking lot is now.
And with the groundbreaking ceremony came the dedication of the unveiling of the Tag Zirkle Army Reserve. Senator J. Glenn Beall, in the dedication address, pointed out, "I never pass up an opportunity to advance the interests of our veterans." Senator Beall went on to say that the use of the new building will be shared among many local reserve units and community activities in general. Along this time period, Elsie Horst, a true visionary, led a group of energetic people in the community in an effort to give hope and a sense of belonging to the senior citizens of this area.
Have you ever lived in one room for a time and had few outside interests? Or have you ever talked with older people who are trying to adjust their way of living in a home with a younger family? There should be a place where these older people could go to meet other people of their age, engage in such things as checkers, chess, bridge, sewing, or just conversation. Many times what they need more than anything else is companionship with people of like interests and like problems.
And as Elsie Horst was pioneering these efforts on behalf of the seniors, the Army Reserve Center began serving our community.
United States Army Reserve Center on Willard Street, a part of the community, and we, for the next 8 years, was synonymous in the community at all levels, predominantly with the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts, March of Dimes, and we were very instrumental in Cape America Beautiful Day, which was in 1974, which has been the largest one-day cleanup event in the history of Washington County.
You know, we did a lot for the community, and again, we're Army personnel, and we did a lot because we had the expertise of people. We always had always had a big Christmas party for the families when we brought them in. Because we had our own kitchen and dining hall. We used that was the drill hall.
And this was not only that, but this building also was very community minded, and all the things you already alluded to that was happening in the Hagerstown area was a fabric of Hagerstown.
Oh yes, and the older vets used to come in, and they would need things, and we'd help them out. And we had great meals here. We had, you got a meal here, and it was great. I mean, they cooked it, and food we had left over.
Yeah.
Food we had left over, we used to send it up to the mission homes here.
Shared with the community.
And from these humble beginnings, today we proudly serve our citizens throughout Washington County.
Our quote read about the senior center from the VA Hagerstown
Great.
location, and I came over out of curiosity to see what was going on. It was at the Western Maryland location.
Right.
Everything was looking good. I was joined and I met people. I heard about the Meals on Wheels program. And so I really was interested in that. And so my friend and myself, we decided to join up together, be a team. I'd be the driver and he'd be the person to deliver food.
Beyond the walls within our community, seniors can help serve their neighbors through the volunteer program at the Washington County Senior Center with over 50+ programs. In the words of Elsie Horst, many times what they need more than anything else is companionship with people of like interests and like problems. The Washington County Senior Center has become that vital resource in our community where seniors can find programs to volunteer and serve their neighbors.
And I really enjoyed the Meals on Wheels delivering to people because I found out that some of these people live by themselves and they have no one. And when they see people like us come and deliver meals, we spend a little time and talk to them, and I really appreciate that.
Neighbors helping neighbors, our community becomes family.
It takes as much of the family support behind you to actually let this happen too, because your family has to be there when you're not.
And like a family, our seniors volunteer using their time and talents.
And asked me if I would like to be the Spanish teacher. And so that immediately came into my mind my husband, who always loved to teach Spanish. And I thought, oh, I'm sure he will love to do that. So I said yes.
Me llamo Julia Cárdenas y soy la profesora de español. Bienvenidos al Centro de Adultos del Condado de Washington. Bienvenidos también a nuestra clase de conversación en español. Venga y participe en las muchas y grandes actividades que ofrece este centro de adultos. Muchas gracias.
Incorporated within the walls, our many services include support services, long-term care services and resources, volunteer program, health and nutrition, ombudsman and legal, caregiver support, education, the senior center, and so much more. And we are always looking for new volunteers to serve beyond the walls. Looking to the playgrounds of our community's past and realizing the concern for our seniors inspired by Elsie Horst, incorporated with the vision in Senator Beal's dedication address of a building that would serve the community. Our mission is to promote quality aging by meeting the needs, protecting the rights, and preserving the dignity of our citizens. We are fortunate to have a dedicated legion of volunteers whose generous efforts are critical to our functions. The Commission on Aging coordinates with multiple partners to plan and implement short and long-range goals and deliver services to meet the needs of the county's aging, disabled, and caregiver population. We are the Washington County Commission on Aging, serving the seniors of Washington County beyond these walls.
It's been a long journey as this transformation of this Army Reserve to the Senior Center and the Commission on Aging offices, offering 50+ programs to seniors, those with disabilities regardless of age, and caregivers. We're also known as the Area Agency on Aging for Washington County. We make a valiant effort to bring our mission to life and serve those that need us most. We need your help to help us help our neighbor to continue to serve the fastest growing segment of our population. Looking into the future, the youth of today are the seniors of tomorrow. It's a journey beyond these walls to continue to serve the most vulnerable populations, seniors, those with disabilities regardless of age, and caregivers. We need your support to help us help your neighbors beyond these walls.
Help us help your neighbor. While you may not be at a point in your life where you need our services, maybe it's your time to serve. Remember, it's never too early or too late to donate your time or finances to help your neighbors. To donate your time or resources, please contact us at wccoaging.org.